Now then, you lovely lot, gather around, grab a pint, or a chilled Chardonnay, no judgment here, sweetie, and join me on a whirlwind adventure. We're off on a pub crawl through some of the most fabulous historic watering holes. But here's the twist, darling. Can you guess the city just by peeking inside these delightful boozers? Welcome to the ultimate pub crawl mystery. Can you guess where we are? Our first stop, my dears, is older than time itself. This grand old dame dates back to the 16th century. The George Inn, with its wonky beams and roaring fires, has seen it all. They say a few ghostly regulars still pop in for a pint. Keep an eye out for a shadowy figure in the corner, clutching a tankard. Next, we stumble, not literally, darling, wouldn't want to spill a drop, into a literary haven, the Lamb and Flag. This, my dears, is where the ink flowed as freely as the ale. Dickens, you see, was a regular. Imagine him, tucked away in a corner, scribbling away while downing a pint or two. Don't be shy. Have a sniff around for the lingering scent of ink and genius. It's simply divine. Hold on to your hats, darlings. This next one's a real Bobby Dazzler. The Blackfriar, a masterpiece of architecture that wouldn't look out of place in a fairy tale. All those nooks and crannies, stained glass and dark wood, positively dripping in history. It's the sort of place you can imagine knights gathering after a hard day's jousting. Or perhaps a mischievous monk or two, sneaking a pint when no one's looking. Chapter 4. Ye Old Cheshire Cheese. A secret hideaway. This one requires a bit of cunning, a touch of Indiana Jones. Tucked away down a secret alley lies Ye Old Cheshire Cheese, a proper hidden gem, cosy, intimate, like stepping back in time. The perfect place for a clandestine meeting. Chapter 5. The Spaniard's Inn. A taste of old England. Let's head for the countryside, shall we? Or at least a pub that feels like it. The Spaniard's Inn, a charming place with a long history. Dick Turpin, the highwayman, frequented this spot. Order a traditional ale and soak up the atmosphere. It's divine. Chapter 6. The Prospect of Whitby. Tales from the Riverbank. By the river, a pub that's seen its fair share of drama. The Prospect of Whitby has stood proud since pirates sailed the seas. They used to hang 'em right outside. Gruesome, but exciting. Nowadays, it's more civilized, thank goodness. Settle down with a pint and watch the boats go by. Chapter 7. The 10 Bells. Where the music plays on. Let's liven things up a bit, shall we? The 10 Bells is the place for a right good knees up. Live music, a bit of a jig, and enough atmosphere to knock your socks off. Always buzzing with life, it's the heart and soul of the neighbourhood. Hold on to your tricorn hats, my dears, because this next pub is steeped in history. The Mayflower, no less. The very same pub where those intrepid pilgrims set sail for the New World. Imagine the excitement, the trepidation, the sheer daring of it all. Order yourself a pint and drink a toast to those brave souls who set sail all those years ago. Right then, let's find ourselves a spot with a view, shall we? The Trafalgar Tavern, darling, boasts a panorama that'll take your breath away. Nelson's Column, the London Eye, the whole city laid out before you like a glittering tapestry. It's the perfect place to raise a glass to victory, darling, or simply to the sheer beauty of it all. And finally, my dears, we come to our last stop, a pub that embodies the spirit of this grand old city, the Churchill Arms. covered in flowers and bursting with character, is the sort of place where time stands still. So raise your glasses one last time, darlings, to history, heritage, and a bloody good pub crawl. And there you have it, the ultimate pub crawl in London, England. Did you guess the city? Let us know in the comments below. Cheers!